One.
Educators are always looking for good resources for their classrooms, but the amount of information can be pretty overwhelming. And how do you know that what you're giving to your students is age appropriate? Well, Nettrekker helps with that. All of the lessons and units have already been vetted for you and are guaranteed to be age appropriate and classroom ready. So, let's begin and take a look at Nettrekker and how it can meet your classroom needs.
So today we're going to be using Nettrekker to show that it is a very important and easy to use tool for educators. Once we have logged into Nettrekker, which for example our county pays for and all of our teachers are able to use, we will get our home page. You can pick elementary, middle, or high school depending on which school you're in. I'm going to go with middle since that's where I teach. Now the types of searches that we can do, the first is by web. Once you click the blue button in front of the word web, you will type your search term inside the box and click the orange search button to the right. The example I will use is narrative writing. Notice you are then taken to a screen with all of your possible search items. I received a total of 145 results, broken into various topics or subjects. You can click on any of those subjects located on the left side of the screen to narrow your search. For example, language arts, teacher tools, art, social studies, etc. On the right side, you will see details of each lesson or unit, and then keywords underneath of what each unit or lesson fits. For example, the first one is read, write, think. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Image to narrative. This lesson is adapted to fit any picture that you want to choose to help your students with narrative writing. Other ways to search, if you use the icon at the top right, which looks like a house, you can go back and search other ways. Maybe you want to search by standards. Standards, of course, are things like in language arts, the writing standards, the vocabulary standards, or our literature standards. So you can also search by standards. You would do the same thing. You would enter your search and then the orange search button. You can also search by images, which would just include videos, etc., or also by famous person. So, just to recap, the easiest way to search is by web. So we will look again at narrative writing. I personally want to make sure I'm on middle school. Then, if I want to refine my search even more, because I don't really have time to look through 145, I can refine my search using the blue button toward the top of the screen. You can choose multimedia options that you would like. For this example, I will use videos. Any learning aids that you would like, maps, charts, lesson plans, biographies. Readability. This is important for me because I want to make sure that it's on the right level for my students and what they read. So I will pick level 3, which encompasses middle school, grades 7 through 8. Also for my language, I'll pick English since the majority of my students are primarily English-speaking students. And then orange button, refine, and this will narrow my search down. Notice I now only have 4 items that I can look through and see. The first, a PowerPoint presentation, videos, song, and exercise to help with writing narratives. The second by LearnZillion, TED Ed, and Educor. So a wonderful tool to be able to find quality items that you can use for saving you time when you're searching for classroom tools.